During World War II, thousands of Allied soldiers found themselves behind barbed wire, locked inside German prison camps. Escape was almost impossible. The camps were heavily guarded, the fences stretched for miles, and every prisoner's letters, packages, and belongings were carefully searched. Almost everything was confiscated. Except one thing. A simple deck of playing cards. It looked completely ordinary. The guards picked it up, flipped through it, saw nothing unusual, then handed it back, exactly as intended. Because hidden inside that innocent deck was something far more valuable than the cards themselves. Not money, not weapons, not secret messages. A map. One that could lead a prisoner out of captivity. But how could an ordinary deck of playing cards hide an escape map without anyone noticing? The answer was one of the most ingenious deceptions of the Second World War. The secret wasn't printed on the cards, it was hidden inside them. Each card was made from multiple layers of paper. At first glance, nothing seemed unusual. The cards bent normally, shuffled normally, played normally. But if a prisoner carefully soaked a card in water, something incredible happened. The layers slowly separated, and between them a detailed escape map appeared. Railway lines, roads, rivers, forests, even the borders of nearby countries. Everything a prisoner needed to find freedom. To the German guards, it was just another deck of playing cards. To the prisoners, it could mean the difference between spending years behind barbed wire or making it home. The brilliance wasn't the map itself, it was the disguise. Because sometimes the safest place to hide a secret is in something everyone believes is completely ordinary. But one question still remained. How did these decks get inside some of the most heavily guarded prison camps in Nazi Germany without raising a single suspicion? A hidden map was useless if it never reached the prisoners. That was the hardest part. The Allies couldn't simply mail escape plans to Nazi prison camps. Every package was inspected, every letter was opened. Anything suspicious was immediately seized. So they chose the perfect disguise. A gift. Playing cards were common, harmless, even encouraged inside prison camps. They kept prisoners occupied, calm, less likely to cause trouble. Exactly what the guards believed. The special decks were packed alongside ordinary supplies and delivered through humanitarian aid. Nothing about them looked unusual. The guards checked the box, saw a deck of cards, and let it pass. Without realizing they had just delivered an escape tool into the hands of the very men they were trying to keep inside. Some prisoners discovered the secret only after reading the hidden instructions inside the package. Others learned it from fellow prisoners who quietly spread the information. One deck could change everything. But the real question was this plan just a clever idea, or did it actually help men escape from Nazi prison camps? For years, the operation remained secret. Not because it had failed, but because it had worked. The fewer people who knew, the safer future missions would be. Even after the war ended, the story stayed hidden. Decades passed. The prisoners went home. The camps became history. And the ordinary deck of cards returned to being just a game. Only much later did governments reveal what had really happened. Those innocent cards had carried more than kings, queens, and aces. They had carried hope. A chance to escape. A chance to survive. Today, millions of people shuffle the same kind of playing cards. without ever imagining that one of history's most ordinary objects once became one of its most ingenious tools of escape. Sometimes the most extraordinary inventions don't look extraordinary at all. Sometimes they fit in the palm of your hand.